Coach, heading into the final week of the regular season, coming off a busy week with a 3-1 record of 3 SoCon wins and a matchup with number 9 Cornell. I guess if you could first look back on what was a busy Thursday and Sunday for your group.
Yeah, Thursday was a long day. We left Boone. I think we pulled out of varsity gym at 6 a.m. on Thursday morning. Made the trek down to Clinton, South Carolina, wrestled a 1 o'clock start time against Presbyterian, wrestled that duel, got the guys showered up, loaded the vans back up, and then traveled to Davidson, and then wrestled Davidson at 7 p.m. on Thursday night. And then I guess by the time we got back to Boone, it was probably about 11:30 that night. And so it was a long day, but a very successful day. Our guys wrestled real well. We had 2 shutouts, and especially the Davidson performance I thought was pretty impressive. They're a much improved team. They've got 3 or 4 guys that are pretty tough, and be able to win all 10 matches there I thought was pretty impressive in that scenario. And then we came back, short turnaround, and then we had Bellarmine, which was another conference match here on Sunday, followed by top 10 team in Cornell. And we battled against Cornell, had 2 starters out, for various reasons. Which, when you go against a team of their caliber, we really needed to have our full lineup in there. But I still thought we had some great matches, got a couple of good wins, and, got our guys battle tested and another, top 10 opponent in varsity gym.
Going through some personal rankings, I guess I'll first start off with the 4 guys who've been kind of in there all year with, you got Ethan at 133, Cody at 149, Tommy at 157, and Will at 165, of just their progression of where they're at to still get that national respect.
Yeah, I think those 4 guys have been really consistent this season. I mean, if you look at, kind of from the start of, our competition schedule in November all the way to now, here we are in mid-February, and those guys have been, they've wrestled well and been consistent all year. And I think if you look at the body of work they've had, they're very deserving to be in those rankings each and every week.
And then the RPI also came out for the first time. And in addition to those 4 guys, you had 4 other starters that had rankings that I assume part of that is just the schedule that you've wrestled and some respect and with their results and just the quality of opponents that you faced.
Yeah, I think that, obviously having 8 of our 10 starters in the RPI national rankings speaks to the strength of our schedule. At the very least, having that many guys. I don't know that I've ever had that many guys in the RPI at one time. Even when we had a lot of guys nationally ranked. I mean, that says a lot about the strength of schedule we've had. When you look at just the dual meets, wrestling, 3 teams inside the top 10 this year, 2 teams inside the top 25. And then when you look at our tournament schedule, when you throw in Las Vegas and the Southern Scuffle and the Keystone Classic and even our Invitational, our guys have had a brutal schedule. And that was the message I gave to our guys in the locker room on Monday is, hey, when you look at 8 of our 10 starters are ranked in the RPI, that shows that you've wrestled a tough schedule. And as we were building the schedule last spring, that was kind of what we wanted to do, was to give our guys an opportunity to see some of the best guys in the country and to make sure that they're prepared for that level of competition that they're going to have to wrestle at when we get to March. And so it's been a good year, and I think that speaks to the strength of the schedule.
Just with the 3-in-1 weekend, you're back in the top 25 now, both in the coaches poll and some other things. And just what does that say about this group's ability to kind of, there's the big win against North Carolina, but then to still get the respect as you've kind of gone through your conference schedule and some other non-conference duels?
Yeah, I mean, I think this team's very deserving to be in the top 25 when you look at our wins and our losses. Every team that we've lost to is ranked, 3 of them inside the top 10. And then obviously that loss to Campbell, which now they're ranked as well. But we've beaten some teams that have a lot of nationally ranked wins, and so I think this team's very deserving. And I think right now our record stands at 9-4 going into the weekend, and hopefully we can stay focused and have a good contest on Sunday and finish this regular season the right way. But I can't say enough about our guys. Being nationally ranked top 25 again for the second year, maybe third year in a row is that's pretty impressive. For a mid-major in a program our size, and especially with the guys we lost last year, to still find our way in the top 25 this season speaks a lot to our culture and the team that we have.
And just lastly, looking ahead to Sunday, it's senior day versus Gardner-Webb. Just on top of, a lot of things, whether it's honoring the seniors and trying to get, that last conference win as you head into the postseason, just can you kind of look ahead to Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we got to be ready to go. It's going to have a good, tough match with Gardner-Webb. They've got some really good wrestlers and are going to come to battle us. But then also, as a sentimental note, we're going to be honoring 3 seniors that have meant a lot to the program. And each one of them has their own story and journey of, their time here at App, but also how they came to App. And I think it's going to be real special to honor those 3 guys. They've been a lot to this program the last few years, and I want to send them out with a positive note on Sunday. So.